Hi, I'm Tim Peterson, and right now I just wanted to talk about what's the fastest way to get your blue belt, or the best way to get your blue belt, or the most expedient way. Question I get a lot, or at least I know that people are wondering about, and the answer that I often hear is to train more. And that is sort of that's one approach. It's not necessarily the most effective approach though, because training more could just make you ingrain bad habits more permanently. What I would suggest, instead of just training more, is to train specifically to make the success of your movements easier. Okay? So when you're moving from white belt to blue belt, what you're focusing on is first awareness, that's white belt. What's going on? Why am I falling? Am I falling? And blue belt is mechanics, learning how to create mechanical strength instead of physical strength, and recognizing the difference between the two. Okay, so when you're approaching blue belt and you're starting to understand the things you need to know for blue belt, it's how to do the steps of an arm lock by itself, not arm lock 2 triangle. That's for later, that's when you go from blue to purple. And as you do your steps for every single technique, you want to have the result come a little bit easier each time. Okay, a little bit less strain from the first to second to third repetition. Instead of just doing thousands and thousands of reps, it's that every single step should be able to accomplish the goal with more ease or less strain. Okay, and you can tell how much strain you have by things like the expression on your face or the amount of tension in your hands. Another good piece of advice for checking your positions as you're improving your mechanics is to close your eyes when you drill. That will really let you tell how much slack is in a position and where you need to slow down and address the mechanics of a specific technique. Another one is when you're drilling, if there's, say, 5 steps to a technique, if you notice yourself rushing or working extra hard on, say, step 3, is to slow down on step 3, because the only reason to rush or to strain excessively on that step is because the mechanics are not certain to you. So you're trying to move through that instability quickly, when in fact, if you just call your instructor over or ask one of the senior students, they'll likely be able to show you what's going wrong and how you can adjust in order to make that step as easy as the previous steps and the following steps. So overall, what you want to keep in mind is that training more is going to be helpful, but only if that training is effective. And effective training always makes the goals that you're accomplishing, or the sweeps or the back takes, whatever it is, effective training always makes those things easier over time. And one hint is, if you just watch our videos and subscribe and keep paying attention to what we're putting out, you're definitely going to be on the track to doing that. If you want more videos, please click below to subscribe. If you want to dive in deeper, you can click here to get a free video seminar I did of one of my favorite sequences, from standing to submission. And if you have any questions or anything you want to see, please leave it in the comments below.